Alright guys, welcome back to another Ark Taming series video here on the map of Ragnarok, and we are after another additional creatures to Wild Ark modded creature. We are after the Brachauchenius this week, and apparently this is a really hard tame, and I'm a little bit overwhelmed and nervous and apprehensive and all of those words because you can either tame it passively or with trains. But the food is 5 times more effective if you tame it passively. So we're going to try that first. Okay? And it may not work because these guys are freaking huge. I don't know what to expect here. I don't know if he'll try to bite me and do all of those things with the stuff, but we are going to try to get one today. All right? Now, just like any other tame, we're probably going to need to, hello? I mean, first we got to find it. There it is right there. Alright, so we're going to go into the water. We're going to get rid of him, and then we're going to... There he is. Alright, so now we need a Brachauchenius, my Basilosaurus. And we're going to take and see what this takes. It wants superior kibble, and it wants a lot of them. Alright, so we're going to put superior kibble on our hotbar. And we are going to try to tame it. Alright, so we got it that time. It does not actually need 29 of them. So I do have... Ooh, it says Brachau sated. What does that mean? Oh, okay. So, when it's hungry, it will behave like any other carnivore in Ark. However, when a wild Brachauchenius eats a corpse, it will get a sated buff that will cause it to become passive towards creatures around it unless it's attacked. So this guy has eaten a corpse recently. We have gotten lucky. Now, after eating a corpse, it becomes passive for 5 minutes. So we need to keep this guy popcorn scented with our binturong, so that it's food value. Okay, so I see why this will be really difficult. So it has extremely high food value, 24,000 food value. So this guy's food value needs to come down 2.4k just for me to feed it the second time. And it's going to take 6 feedings for me to finish it. And I have 5 minutes to do so. And if I don't do it in 5 minutes, which I'm not going to, obviously, because I got here late, and there's only like 4 minutes left, or 3 minutes left, I'm going to have to keep feeding it corpses in order for it to stay passive, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to go kill this narwhal real quick. And we need to be careful because I don't want to eat the narwhals. So we're just going to leave those bodies there. We got 2 minutes left. This guy's mad at me. Yeah, we gotta be careful because I don't want to bite the Brachau. I can see why this is a challenging tame though. Oh, come on with the narwhals, bro! Quit attacking me, bro. Okay. Alright. So now we could knock this out. And that's probably when it would take the 29 superior kibble, right? So we could crank it. And you can see that it would take 34 2,000 torpor to knock it out. So if you do get frustrated with the passive part of this, then you could conceivably knock him out. But I want to try it this way first. So he's about to come out of his Brachauchenius state. And I don't know that we have a corpse ready for him. So what we'll probably have to do, I don't even know, because if I bite him, it'll probably reset the timer. But I do have a corpse right here. So here he comes. So we need to get him to eat one of these, like so. Nice. So now he should become passive. He's not becoming passive. That's unfortunate that it's broken. Okay, there he goes. There he goes. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We got another 5 minutes now, luckily. So we just need to try to keep the popcorn scent on him from the binturong. We're almost 2,000 down on the food value, so he's going to be ready to eat here soon. So he's going to go about 300 more food value. This is a late game tame. It's a level 85 saddle, I think, 84 or 85. And I'm going to take off my cam so you guys can see my awesome spyglass. So you can see the Brachauchenius buff and the popcorn scent that I got going on. He should be ready to eat here anytime, because he's at 10% right now. He's at 2.4. So there he goes. Feed him. Get back on. There we go. So that's a third right there. Excuse me. And of course, between the first and second feeding is going to take much longer than between the second and third, as you can see right there, because the food value does not regenerate all the way back to full, right? And my taming rates on this map are 2.5. Okay, just to let y'all know. All right, we're close, guys. We're close. There we go. Our first try, bro. Let's go. Okay, so we got him. We got him first try. I can't believe that. So yeah, guys, you just have to have a plan. Come in. Make sure, I mean, we got a little bit lucky in that he had obviously already eaten a corpse when we got here. But if he hasn't, then just kill something near him and then kite him over to the thing you've killed. And then while you're waiting for his food value to drop the first time, just go a little bit away from him and kill a few more things. That way you can kite him over to the corpses when he's not sated anymore. And then just rinse and repeat, right? Or you can just knock him out and you know, you're going to use a lot more tips, right? But again, the saddle is at level 85, I believe. Yeah, 85, and it's going to take cementing paste, fiber, and hide. Again, just like any other creature in the mods, you make the saddle in your own inventory, like so. And so now we're going to read about him, and I will tell you all about how these guys work. All right. So the Brachauchenius is one of the ocean's apex predators, rivaling Prognathodon, Mosasaurus, Tusoteuthis, and Purosaurus. The Brachauchenius is a gigantic relative of the much smaller Leopleurodon, Most other apexes of the ocean seem to focus on sheer power. While Brachauchenius is indeed a powerful animal, it seems to have traded some strength and durability for agility. Brachauchenius uses its 4 long, strong flippers for surprising maneuverability and agility, lacking a drastic turning radius like many other large animals. It's even capable of turning in place if needed. With knife-like teeth that shred and cause bleeding, this powerful ocean predator is a versatile must-have for any survivor's oceanic arsenal. Get nervous. The Brachauchenius utilizes a new hunger mechanic. When Brachauchenius is hungry, it will behave like any other carnivore in Ark. However, when a wild Brachauchenius eats a corpse, it will get a sated buff that will cause it to become passive towards creatures around it unless it's attacked. So that's the other thing. You got to make sure that there's nothing around like megalodons and things like that that will attack the creature. Now, after eating the corpse, it becomes passive for 5 minutes. I personally recommend, if you want to make the taming process fairly easy, try keeping it near things you can easily kill for it to eat and refresh its sated state. A sated Brachauchenius will eat corpses, so even a sated one will continue to eat corpses if you can get it close enough to the corpses, and it will essentially replenish the full 5-minute timer. Or you can drop corpses into the water and it will swim up and eat them. So if you want to do that, you can as well. You'll know that the Brachauchenius is sated by the green particles emitting from its forehead. Again, if you don't want to do all of that, though, you can easily just trank it. And I mean, both taming processes are challenging. And passive taming is probably harder, but the food is 5 times more effective when taming it passively. Now, the creature is immune to electrocution, which means it will be a fabulous jellyfish killer. Did I already make the saddle? I didn't. It's also resistant to electrical type attacks. Okay. So there we go. We have the saddle on it. Let's look at its base stats. Really high health. It's pretty high on everything, to be honest with y'all. Yeah, it's pretty good. Now these can turn in place, so I want to see what that looks like. Oh wow, yeah. So you can. So left click is just a bite attack like that. It deals 90 base damage. Well, I love the fact that you can kind of face the creature no matter what. So it does 90 base damage. The right click does a lunge that deals more damage, and it surges the creature forward slightly, like that. That's pretty cool too. So like I can just surge forward. It looks like there is somewhat of a cooldown on that. Yeah, there's quite a long cooldown on the surge forward. I'm mashing it, so it feels like maybe a 10-second cooldown or somewhere in there. I do love the fact that I can turn very quickly with it, and it looks like, can I go side to side? I cannot go side to side, and I cannot go backwards either, but I can turn with my mouse. I can turn to face things, so like if I want to turn it all the way around, I can, like that, and it'll face whatever direction your mouse is facing. So like if I turn this way, the creature will turn until you're centered. If I turn here, it'll do the same, or there. So you can see like it's going to turn wherever your cursor is, essentially. So even though you can't move backwards or side to side, you can essentially still turn your animal just by a flick of the mouse, right? So this is pretty cool. It is really fast. So it's like a mosasaur, but faster, maybe. Very cool creature, the Brachauchenius. I would think this is definitely worth the trouble. Does quite well. Apparently it doesn't want to show me the inventory. Am I just lagging or like waiting for the game to catch up? That's exactly right. Okay. So yeah, it does pretty good. I like this one. It's probably one of my favorite recent tames, to be honest. I'm really digging it. That's a mount. That's not a max level. Let's see what it does here. Okay, so that's kind of not good. I only hit like one of the. Like, I like the fact that I can kind of turn to face these creatures. So like if they're biting my butt, then I can just turn around like that. It's still not very good though. It's still kind of clunky in the way it turns, and it's just because it doesn't have the maneuverability with the other three keys, meaning ASD, right? It's just a W, right? So it's still a bit clunky in that. Like when you're trying to turn to face something, it still takes a little while. It is fast, though. I'll give it that. It is fast. So, like, this guy is, like, behind me, so it does take it just take a little bit to kind of turn and face. So, like, we lost quite a bit of health there, but, like, you know, obviously we still have plenty. It's just, boy, I'll tell you, if you're, like, in a massive fight, that might be a problem. Alright, so that is the Brachauchenius from Additional Creatures 2 Wild Ark. Appreciate you guys checking out the video. If you enjoyed it, please show the video some love by hitting the like button. If you'd like to see more from the Ark Taming series, we release a new video every single week. So make sure you hit the subscribe button to be notified. Yeah, and I'll catch you guys down the road.